Hello there. Today I'm just going to go in with another makeup look, which is an everyday look, and we'll just get started. So this is my face without any makeup on. I haven't applied anything. It's just my skincare with some moisturizer. It is really important to have a good base before you apply makeup. Then you can just notice that you do not need a lot of powder, a lot of touch-ups. So I'm just going to quickly go in with one of the lip moisturizing balms. This is by Catkin, and I really love their packaging. If you can just have a look, it's like a little mermaid. And I'll just quickly go and apply some like this. Now the shine is because I have applied a little bit of base moisturizer and some serum. I will just start with applying a little bit of concealer. And as you can see, I need a little bit of concealers in different areas of my face. I'm going in with Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade, I think it's Graham Cracker. So I will just put this concealer under my eyes, a little bit under my eyes, and here. Now I'm going for a shade a bit lighter than what I am, because I would like it to get all of the darkness. So I have been having some sleepless nights due to some applications, etc., and that's why I have got the dark circles. I'll just let it sit for a bit, and in the meanwhile I'll just go for my moisturizer. And this is my moisturizer, that is the Coats one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly take the Coats moisturizer and mix it with one of the foundations. And I just like to do that when I like a bit of glossy makeup. So I've got my foundation here, and I would be using the Nars foundation. I am using the shade Vanilla 2, and this is how much I've used it. I'm just going for a tad bit, a little bit more. And then there's a good blending brush that I've got from Elf, and it's called the Flawless Face brush. I'm just going to mix the moisturizer in my hand and going to just slowly make the foundation there. Don't worry, this blending is going to help with the excess concealer. I like to go a little bit up above my eyes as well. Now I really like this brush because this is the only brush that doesn't leave strokes. So I'm just going to blend it out here as well. And I'm just using very slow motions. I'm not doing this. I'm just trying to do a little bit of less motion with this, and just on the crevices of the eyes. Like this. After I'm happy with a little bit of this, I'm just going to stop applying any more foundation. Now I'm just going to go in with one of the beauty blenders, and what I do is I just spray the beauty blender with some MAC Fix Plus. I just wet it, and what I do is I just dab it like this, and I like to go with some extra concealer and little bit, that's just for the areas that I'm gonna do this a lot, like in our video where I'm going to go over with the concealer. I'm just going to layer the concealer here, and as you can see, I've got a little bit of darkness here. So yes, the beauty blenders work magic with the Max Fix Plus. After the base, I like to go in with a little bit of brightness under my eye, and as you can see, this one does magic. And with small motions, I'm just going to do it on the areas that need a little bit of more coverage. Now I have used a little bit of Huda Beauty 2 shades. One was Nougat, the second one was Nougat, and this one was Graham Cracker. These both are my favorite. And now I'm just going to go and just use a little bit of setting powder, which is a shade darker. And I'm going to put the setting powder here under my eyes. A little bit on the nose. And after the setting powder, I'm just going to go in with my eyes and eyebrows. So what I like to do is I always like to brush my eyebrows a little bit up above, like that, and then I like to go in with this. Just gentle strokes, and just in the areas where I think it needs a little bit of filling up. And I use the brown shade. Now guys, I'm just going to brush off all the excess powder. And as you can see, it's a bit white, but I'm just going to contour the area and it's going to be okay. Now I'm just going to go in with the eye palette, and this eye palette is by Jaclyn Hill. And you can see it's by Morphe. It's a collaboration between Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. This is the palette, which I really enjoy applying. Since we are going for a casual day makeup look, we will just go with some nudes first. And the nudes that I will choose today is Perfectionist. I'm just going to go slightly and gently here. I'm slowly building the color up because that's the only color I'm going to use. After that, I would just go with another color at the end, and I will use a different brush. I will change the brush, and now I am going with the color Comfort Zone and mixed with Thick Skin. So this is Comfort Zone and this is Thick Skin. I'm just blending it with the other color. After I'm done with the eyes, I am just going to go in with some blush, and I'm going to use a little bit of highlighter as well. And in this case, I'm just going to use a liquid blush that has been there with me for a long time, and this is by Rare Beauty, and the blush is called Bliss. The shade is called Bliss. I'm just gonna go and put a little bit of this blush here and here, and I'm just going to use my beauty blender to get the perfect amount, the one that I have got soaked with the Max Fix Plus. And I usually apply a little bit on the tip of the nose and a little bit on the chin. I like the Rare Beauty blush a lot. It's so subtle, and that's what I like about it. Now I'm going to go with the highlighter Too Faced, and I'm going to use a fanned out brush. As you can see, there's a little bit of shine there, not a lot. Now I'm just going to go for the contouring. Just a second. I just forgot my tea, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of my tea. It's so good. I'm having the oolong, Chinese oolong tea, and it's so good. Wonderful. Now, this is one of the Huda bronzers. This is the one that I'm using. So I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to go in with this one for this area because I want it fixed. A little bit on the nose. And I'm now just going to blend that. little bit of the contouring on the sides of the cheeks. On the jaw. And I don't know about you guys, but I go for some glaze on top of normal lips. I go for some lipsticks which are a bit brighter during the daytime, so I'm going to go with one such shade today, and this is by Estee Lauder, and the shade is 616 Enigma. I'm just going to quickly go in with my lips pencil. I think I'm done for this makeup look, and this is how the final lips look like. I really like the everyday makeup look, and I think that it is very achievable and it can be used daily makeup and just for going out anywhere in the afternoon. So this is how the final look is. I could have shot in that mirror, but for some reason I felt the lighting was better here. Please let me know in your comments below if you like this makeup look and you would like everyday simple makeup look like this.